SwoleBenji here. Today I'm going to teach you how to make and play the fastest possible gatherer currently in Lost Ark, alright? So here's how it works. You're going to pick the Berserker class, and here's what you're going to use. Make sure that all of your accessories are stacking swiftness so that you have increased movement and attack speed. That's very important too. Try to get a life stone here with spirit absorption. Then, if you can, get a +6 engraving books. Like, get your spirit absorption to +6 in engraving books, and then get a piece of equipment with +1 or +2 in spirit absorption. And that way you have 15% move speed from that. Then, make sure that you get at least level 1 mayhem. I have +3 on my engraving, and then I have a +2 on my gear pieces, and that will give you an additional 15% run speed when you go into the burst mode. And you get to stay on burst mode, right? So this is that's already 30% move speed, and then with swiftness that's 12 more percent, and it caps out at 140% move speed. That is as fast as you can get. And there you go. Now, if you wanted, you can try to go for the card. This is a really hard one to do, but you go for the it's like romanticist card. You can see I have them favorited. But if you have all 4 of these cards, or just at least 2, you can reduce your movement skill cooldowns by 10%. And with 4 of them, you have a 10% chance of when using a movement skill that it just resets the cooldown. So that means you could double dash, you could double roll, you can double jump, all sorts of really cool and fun things. So you want to try to get that if you can, but it is a lot of work with the reports. So with that said, even if you don't have all of that, if you're doing something like foraging, for instance, at level 20 you get this Essence of Vigor. So I'm going to show you right now. Whenever I gather this, it will pump out a little black orb that will give me run speed, right? So that's, and it stacks up to 5 times, 3% per stack, so that's another 15%. But because I am already at maximum move speed, it doesn't really benefit me anymore. Now, other than that, you also want to run your Berserker with movement speed abilities that dash you forward, preferably twice. And then finally, you want to click on the channel up here and go to one that's green. When it's a green number, that means that there's less people around. Alright? And then with all of that said, you will be able to gather extremely quick and extremely efficiently. You will be much faster than everyone around you. You will be able to run around in a circle and gather everything up very, very quickly. And yeah, it's just great fun. It's good stuff. And I don't know why Redditors say that Reaper is faster. Yeah, their attacks come out fast, but as far as movement and gathering goes, the Berserker is the king of gatherers. There's a reason. You see that bot that just ran by? There's a reason that bots use Berserkers, okay? So with this 140% move speed, I can just go from flower to flower and just pick everything up. Now, there is one other thing, too. You'll notice that my UI isn't changing. By default, every time you gather something, it's going to pop this little menu up, and your abilities are going to go away. It's kind of annoying, right? So what you do is you press escape, and you go to settings, and then you go to gameplay, and you go to controls and display, and you're going to scroll down about midway, and you see this auto load trade HUD. You want to uncheck this box. Now, I'm going to show you what it's like to have it checkmarked, just so you can see how annoying it is. This is how it is by default. So right now we're in combat, or we're in, our ability mode. We can dash around and we can do attacks. We can be hypermobile, right? And let's go gather a flower. As soon as I start picking this flower, look at that. My UI changed. I can no longer dash to the next flower without having to push the B button by default, switching back, and then going over. It's quite annoying. So it's something that you absolutely want to toggle off, at least while you're picking flowers. I have it off because most of the time you'll get aggro, and then you don't have your combat abilities, and you're just sitting there throwing down homing beacons for the relics, and then you're like, what the hell? What's going on? So remember, we'll scroll midway down and click Auto Load Trade HUD. We're going to untoggle that and click Apply, and there we go. So now when we harvest the plant, we still have our combat abilities, so that we can dash and roll to the next one. And you can see that, you just move really, really fast. You run fast. You run faster than almost as fast as mounts. And sometimes not if they use their jump ability. But if you were to do this normally or manually, every time you gather something, you would have to spend the 1 something second mounting up. So let's compare the speed, right? And on islands, you can't mount up at all, by the way. So mounting up, that takes a bit. You got to jump, and look how fast I run mounted. Okay, I'm gonna run across the bridge. I'm gonna do a little speed test here. All right, 1,000, 1,000, 3. So I crossed the middle point at about 3. Okay, so let's try that again. All right, 1,000, 1,000. See, I didn't even touch 3 because I was able to dash forward and roll. And I could probably do that even faster if I really wanted to like min-max it. Like, let's put on my cooldowns, okay? 1,000, 1. See, look at that. See how fast it's so much faster to just not be on your mountain. Just roll and dash around, okay? And with that said, have fun gathering and try to just, pick one of these, max it out. And I'm in a low level zone, so that's where I'm leveling it at, but you can also level it on islands. Also, when you're on an island, if you have a compass, that's another movement speed of 4% right there with the compass. So again, if you can't get spirit, what's it called? If you can't get spirit absorption level 3, there's other ways to stack it up to 140%. But it is by far the easiest and cheapest with a berserker. This berserker, I just used the power pass and fed it some gear from my alts. Ran it through the tower just a little bit. It only took a few hours, and I have a gatherer that's ready to go. This guy is going to make me so much money so quickly, so easily. I think everyone should have a berserker on their account specifically for gathering purposes, because they are the fastest characters to run around and gather things. And you can see that character's running insanely fast that just ran by. That's a bot. The bots in this game are currently speed hacking. Okay, like if I was to, like, I'm at the fastest possible move speed even with my dashes, and I would not be able to keep up with them. So the legit way to farm, obviously, this is as fast as it gets, okay? Unless you start cheating and hacking, you're not going to get any faster than this. And look at this guy's name, ASDSDSDSDSDSF. What a fun name. What a nice little bot. That's why this little newbie zone. Look how many channels there are right now. Of just these are all bots. All right, let's race the guy, okay? Woo! Can I run fast? Look at this. He is a new character with no engravings, and he is keeping pace with me. That is so stupid. Like, he's 117, he has no engravings, he has no gems, he has nothing, and he is able to run just as fast as me. Man, this game is just, man, I blame Amazon, okay? It's not this bad on the Korean or Russian servers. I don't know what's going on, man, but guys, that's the gathering video. I'm SwoleBenji. Thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. If you found this useful, please leave a like, please leave a comment, and reply to someone else's comment that's already left a comment, And also, just go ahead and subscribe. I know the algorithm showed you this video. I hope it did, because lately it hasn't been showing people videos. I don't know what's going on with the algorithm, right? But go ahead and subscribe. If I start playing something else later on that you don't like, you can always unsubscribe later. It's completely fine. I understand, all right? And finally, because I keep these videos sponsor, ad-free, all that cringe crap, no one wants to play Raid Shadow Legends. They want to play this, right? The reason I keep them ad-free and stuff is because I just ask you, if you want, it's $5 a month. You can scroll down below this video, click join, and become a YouTube member, where you will have access to private videos, like more personal videos, videos of like bloopers, videos of possibly game-breaking dupes and exploits. Like, there is a dupe method right now in New World, a legit dupe method that I have access to. I don't even play New World anymore, but it might be something that I would put out for members only. Maybe not, because I don't play it, and most of my members probably don't. But yeah, that's something that would be for members only, if I did make it, okay? You get the point, guys. I make a video every single day on this channel about Lost Ark, and eventually I'm going to push 2 to 3 videos out a day. Once I get settled into my new area of living, it's going to be pretty awesome, guys. I look forward to it. So I will see you tomorrow. Mwah. Take care. See you in the next one.